All right, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today. This business here, the Comfort Zone, there's been a number of incidents here. Most recently, 2 people were shot. Back in August, there was another shooting. And as we've done in the past, when these types of situations come up, we look at whether or not the business should have been open. We want our business owners to be partners with us. They have a duty and responsibility to keep our community safe. When we looked into this business, we find that the business is unlicensed. Also, we have our Vice unit here looking at a number of violations that they have currently. So Vice is in there now, talking with the owner. And there's probably going to be some violations issued. We're going to be shutting this business down until they come into compliance with their license, as well as resolve or remedy the Vice issues that they have here. This is something that is not unusual for us. If we get called to these businesses, we want to make sure that these businesses, again, should be open, should be good partners in our community. We have Councilwoman Callaway here, who is responsible for this district, gets the same types of complaints and concerns that I get about these businesses, and we're committed to making sure these businesses are good partners and keeping our community safe. With that, I'll take any questions.
Chief, what was the nature of the license violation? Was it just the overall business? Was it a liquor license? Was it what are we talking about?
Vice is looking at the expiration of the liquor license right now. The business license itself is what we're looking at, and also just the overall safety of what they're providing to the community. When you invite people into your business, you have a duty and responsibility to provide a layer of safety for the community. And with 3 people shot, 1 in August and 2 on the 24th, 1 fatally, unfortunately, he lost his life. You want to make sure that you're doing everything you can to keep illegal weapons outside of the facility. And if you're going to allow people with CPLs inside, you have to have some security provisions at the door.
Are we talking about a place here that has had issues before with this type of activity, or is this a new occurrence for them? Seems like it's a pretty decent establishment.
Yeah, I mean, from a physical standpoint, it's a pretty decent establishment, but 3 people shot in less than a year, I mean, that's a problem. And that's a problem for our community. It's a problem for this business owner. And we want to make sure that he's doing everything he can, to keep the place safe. Again, when you open your doors as a business, you're inviting people in, and there has to be some degree of responsibility and safety associated with that. And we're hopeful that he'll come into compliance with that, as well as get his licenses in order.
How long could this process take? How long could it be shut down?
Deputy Chief Hayes will talk about that.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Until they come in compliance. The chief indicated there is some city licensing. Our partners from BC are here addressing that. They will not be allowed to reopen until they get their license. As our members here from our Vice unit are doing the inspection as it relates to the MLCC, whatever they are out of compliance in as it relates to that, once sanctions have been lifted or whatever sanctions are served, then at that point they can revisit it being reopened. But at this point, they will remain closed till they remedy both of those. It matters.
2 questions. What's MLCC, and also what is the license that's actually shutting them down?
So the MLCC is the Michigan Liquor Commission Michigan Liquor Control Commission. And as it relates to the city licensing, we have a colleague here or a partner from the city's BC that can give the specifics. But as of right now, they do not have a valid business license to be open here in the city of Detroit.
Can you talk about the nature of the last fatal shooting? Where the investigation is at the moment, and how that's going?
So the investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information, we are highly encouraged to call Detroit Police Homicide, as well as they can call Crime Stoppers 1-800-SPEAK-UP or reach out on WXYZ-TV. This is an active investigation, and we can certainly use the community's help in bringing the person responsible for this to justice and bringing the family some closure as they're reeling from the loss of their loved one.
Do we think that anybody involved inside or anybody with the Comfort Zone could be involved?
The investigation is ongoing. I can't speculate to that.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.